Rising Sun TV. For your political, social, reliable news, the Rising Sun TV is the answer. Make us your friend for political, social, and entertainment news back home in the diaspora. Come on board, it's awareness time. Let's keep the hope alive. The Rising Sun is reliable for all.
Election ten don't come back home, the Kabudu don't grab back. Inside a Kabudu day, the good one them day, and the bad one them back day.
And we all know how we country done day now. If it's sweet, awa. If it's sour, you sabi. Now you hungry know if you dey eat bell full or you go sleep hungry. You where you sus, now you go know if you dey born.
We the people ain't bang for every step now. If we vote for good leader, we get love for the country and the people of Salone, we all go better. If we vote man we come for can't take cake, well, he left to me. Now we get for the farm.
I know ever vote na me life, I go ibam this time, I swear to me life. If I know ever vote na me life, I go vote this time, I swear to me life. Ranka politician, no they can't ruin me life. Salone too sweet, so I enjoy me life. I am Peter, no they can't ruin me life. Salone too sweet, so I enjoy me life. Me vote na me life, me vote na me life. They send me one green vote for two tapas. Me vote na me life, me vote na me life. Send me one green vote for one bad dress. Me vote na me life, me vote na me life. They vote say because we born a McKinney, Me vote na me life, me vote na me life. Say because we born a Kenema.
All right, Fambul na Salone. In a good morning, good afternoon. Today na the 27th day of May this year, 2023. One for use the opportunity for greet Sierra Leoneans them back home and Sierra Leoneans them where they live now the diaspora, to comrades, sympathizers, supporters, members, and well-wishers of the great, mighty All People's Congress, the APC. And I want for greet my fellow comrade, grassroots supporters, them of my party, your party, our party, the People's Party, the mighty All People's Congress, the APC. And I greet we all in the spirit of good comradeship, as I start by saying today, now the 27th day of May this year, 2023. Fambulem this now you program the elections hub, and this elections hub they come to you under the courtesy of the Rising Sun. Today me will do the presentations of this particular program. My name Emmanuel, and I get me co-presenter or host with Ibrahim Conte, goes by the name DJ Ivy Love. And Mr. Conte, you can introduce yourself properly out there to people.
Fambul, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending to the side who say your day. Me na Ibrahim Conte, where people can call I Beloved. And we did also today again inside the program, the elections up, and this is the Rising Sun TV. Continue for stay with me for a couple of minutes we will take, and make sure say you continue for day with me always on this frequency. Me na Ibrahim Conte, people can call I Beloved.
Okay, right, Fambulem. Well, as in Adoyeri, the introduction of we co-host, moderator here, or we co-presenter with na Ibrahim Conte, DJ I Beloved, don't make introductions of himself, or he don't get in nomenclature into this particular program where now the elections up. And don't forget, say this program they come to you under the courtesy of the Rising Sun. Once more again, my name na Emmanuel. Fambulem, as I say today, now the 27th day of May 2023. We deal with issues them into this elections hub program where they talk about the dynamics of the mighty All People's Congress, the APC, and also the electioneering activities where they go on in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Today we get two things them way we want for can discuss into this particular program, the elections hub. One, we go one for talk about the mighty All People's Congress in representations or representative them way they represent the party now the ECSL into meetings them way they get, and also we go one for can talk about the Freetown municipality and those individuals them will run for that particular seat of the municipality for be the mayor of Freetown municipality. But with central theme of today will be now the Freetown municipality, the people them where they run for that particular seat, the municipality. So I want for roll the ball and tram to we co-presenter here, I believe, and give it the kickstart. Usai we can start this particular program. One, we have to deal with the APC. Her representative, her in the sense the APC people that would represent the APC now the ECSL, where now the regional or the tally officers them or the legion officers them of the party now ECSL. Secondly, now the Freetown municipality councils, the one them way for represent them. Of course, we know we have even Akesoya, we don't ask for a rerun of that particular seat, and the SLPP get Mohamed Gentle Kamara. So Usa, we can start. We'll roll the ball and send them back to you, Mr. Co-moderator, co-presenter. You can give me a start.
Emmanuel, let's start with the issue of the mayorship, because that is much more very important. Even though ECSL said and get their own saga, which if we begin to talk about ECSL now, we're not good done, because there is a lot of questions and they for ask, which me and Yusuf now will get some of the answers them. Even the officers themselves, where they send from the political parties, them, they will get some of the answers, because these people are depriving civilians. They are not responding, you know. So we got a lot of talk about ECSL. So if we also would start with ECSL, and also we'll reach to the mayorship. So let's start from the mayorship. Then from there we can down. Because see they talk about the two people and way the left and the right. But see, you mentioned, I just want to tell, okay, Lord, I left that side, the Lord coming to the program.
Okay, what did we go do here, Fambulem, for, we go one for play a video, maybe that video can be 13 minutes of the two, people, at first we go take even a Kesoya in video where we want for present to, as they start the ball rolling. In ourselves can do justify for in ourselves out there as we want for start this particular thing in ourselves see of these particular videos then we want for play for yeah.
Who is Yvonne Akisoya? Born and bred in Freetown, Yvonne is a finance professional with a record of leading institutional change. Throughout a career spanning 27 years, Yvonne has consistently demonstrated leadership and willingness to serve. She attended St. Joseph's Secondary School and was head girl and Loretta House captain in 1983-1984. From there, she went to Frarbe College, where she revitalized the local chapter of ISEC, the International Association of Students in Economics and Management, and in 1988 was elected as the first African on ISEC's Brussels-based International Exchange Committee. What has she achieved that would make her Freetown's ideal mayor? During the course of her international career, Yvonne remains passionate about Sierra Leone, campaigning against blood diamonds during the Sierra Leone Civil War and co-founding the charity SLWT, which has supported disadvantaged children and young people in Sierra Leone for the past 18 years.
It's going to take years. We have a situation, as everyone has been saying all morning, we've got thousands of people mutilated, thousands of women raped, we've got an HIV crisis coming up. It will take years, but this is where the international community and everybody who can help Sierra Leone should come in now.
As one of the owners and developers of the Hilton Freetown Cape Sierra Hotel, she has invested her energy, know-how, and resources in the capital's future. She led an effective campaign to increase international awareness of the Ebola epidemic, following which she herself relocated to Sierra Leone and served as Director of Planning at the National Ebola Response Center, NARC. In recognition of her efforts, she was awarded an Ebola Gold Medal by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone and made an Officer of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, OBE, by Her Majesty, the Queen of England.
Yvonne Mrs. Akisoya for services to the Ebola response in Sierra Leone.
What is the record with the delivery of public services in Sierra Leone?
This system has had the benefit of having His Excellency the President take a very engaged role, both in leadership, in terms of chairing those delivery meetings, but also in the numerous meetings that he would convene coming out of those meetings in order to ensure that issues were resolved and things moved forward.
From January 2016 to September 2017, she was delivery team lead for the President's Recovery Priority, a nationwide program focusing on development initiatives in education, energy, governance, health, the private sector, social welfare, and water, which has been nationally and internationally acclaimed for its effective and innovative approach to public service delivery and for the results it achieved. In that capacity, Yvonne played a key role in the design and implementation of Operation Clean Freetown. What does she believe she can bring to Freetown?
The reason why I want to make Madam Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr be the mayor of Freetown, because they get Freetown at heart, and a person we get sorry at, and a person where they keep to in world.
She was one of those who respected time. She was easily a team player, and when she evaluates situations, she becomes proactive. She's got vision and integrity. These qualities she has till today.
My vision that for let Freetown be placed again. When they talk about West Africa, then it talk about city. I want for let people that they talk say, you know go Freetown yet? You need for go Freetown. Freetown get for be the place. For we community, for we progress, for we Freetown.
Na Yvonne, Na Yvonne, talk and go, talk and come. Na Yvonne we want. For see Freetown in clean one. Na Yvonne we want. For see we city clean. Na Yvonne we want. Yvonne from here, Yvonne from here.
From Freetown, what's really great about it is that it's not a plan by the mayor. It's a plan by the residents of Freetown, that was coordinated by the mayor and implemented by the mayor, but it was a plan from the city.
You see, you can make prize and competition and then community. You don't use for compete. So now that spirit they take come into this transform Freetown. Say they make competition for their community. Even when they win prizes, every prize given. A win take, a win cheer all. They're not been waiting for gear again.
I worship the mayor. He don't do beaucoup things in my life where transform me and picking them and the city as a whole. Because at first, I've been single parents, I began business, I get me picking them, then beaucoup. For pay school fees, do the other thing them. With the Pananda, they struggle. So I get one project where they say for clean the city. So a call with the woman there within at Susan's Bay. We take part and are cleaning them.
We can really look at the mayor that put climate change on the map for Freetown as a city to say this is something that we need to really look at, and was an advocate and became a leading voice. This is the mayor that we have, and this is a Sierra Leonean, a woman that was able to do all of this within a 5-year period.
Bless Aki-Sawyerr. What you do the comrade for me, I'm going to go at Aki-Sawyerr. Now, the beginning they go school free. They pay school fee. Pass some of them make lunch for the beginning. They will dress up today and go to school. No, they pay school fee. Nothing they will be again at that school. So for that side, we tell the mommy thank you.
Even Aki-Sawyerr, not only the school year, it don't be. We don't make 2-track road na this community. We don't make Wasawe na this community. Recently, as rainy season been passed, we get 2 adults that will die at the age of 26 and 19. Where instead come and go tell them in Osh, come na the community and make sure say we make bridge. As I tell you that now, today they concrete that bridge there.
That fatal story. Now one thing way, I don't think say anybody, they don't think so we'll get Tineke, that's a Freetown. And it's so impressive. I don't go look am. Very impressive. We'll not ever get Tineke around it.
The mayor
and donor partners them like Gold Sierra Leone and DFID when on a FCDO. They come up the initiative for develop and build this plant. We don't get a positive impact in Freetown.
And also, Yvonne Akisoya, the mayor, come with Freetown the Freetown project for make Freetonians them plant 1 million trees so Freetown go green again.
As the mayor come take in this market for make it go done and for we are so happy as a charity because we get some difficulties now the old markets where we been get. We don't take 100 years now. We been get plenty challenges in that market.
Me na the students because of money business I be go out of studies. But this particular project don't make I continue with my academic studies. This particular project don't make I able to take care of my family them. This particular project make I able to pay me rent house, water rate, pay me water rate, light bill, and help other people them.
Now you they get them one and they make them small garden, even though they're in a city, you still don't show them how to do gardening. So it's very impressive.
There's a lot of love and togetherness in the air, and I just hope it will continue so. Because as people of Sierra Leone, we really now people there where we lack we safe and we lack we country.
The 12 tribes are together, and there is no tribalism at all. There is that cohesiveness.
Who've worked tirelessly day in, day out, a lot of times 6-7 days a week, because that's just how the mayor works, 6-7 days a week. We know the kind of work that has been put in, we know the commitment, we know the passion, and she's really been able to inspire us to first serve. Leadership is about service. It's also about making sure that what you're doing, you do it with passion, and the most important is with integrity. And for me, those are the lessons that I've learned from Mayor. I'm so happy to have worked alongside her. The growth for myself personally has been tremendous, and I'm proud. I'm proud of her, and I'm proud of the work that we've been able to achieve over the past 5 years.
Transform Freetown!
The mayor of country with aid for like a link with Swallow for like they can make a borehole system where we get water facility. We're not pure water facility.
It's time mayor make we get soon at this community that we're glad for that. Because this community, everybody in the community will on the screen for water. More pump water, we get well up. When our brothers for pump water, but we come and go get a corner, go get a community really up so. So the mayor make we get this, so glad for that.
On the other side, inside the water, the other side, pass you pay, and we no get money half of the other side. Now only this water I do depend on.
We saw we get and I be don't well, so we tell the mayor thinking I make yanda. We saw we get the water so they let see.
Mina Yvonne Akisoya, former and aspiring mayor of Freetown. On 24th June 2023, I ask all Freetonians for votes for competence, integrity, and delivery. Vote for Yvonne Akisoya. Hashtag 5 more to do more. Hashtag transform Freetown.
For see Freetown in clean one, Yvonne we want to come from here. Yvonne from here.
Mayor, if the person went in a state house, not so gentle in president, when you go knock, they know they open the mouth for him. So if you want regent to come, make you work all the things the way you don't promise. Let you able for deliver. Because the mayor, and then you get the government where you work with. Anything where you ask government, you go do it for you people then. But then, as you all know now, if we mistake our stuff through life, it don't go happen, sir. If we mistake one country, one people, if we mistake, you not say Jackson no go ever enter inside state house. You not know that there. So dear.
For we community, for we progress, for we Freetown. You can aya. You welcome. We within aya. We the rub skin fine one with we self. We don't get one problem. That good name where Freetown gets. Na name where we want build pan. We want make sure say Freetown. Na side, if the higher you tap, you get work for do. If now you get business, your business is able to grow. We want to make sure say foreigner themselves, they feel welcome for Kanaya. This city, that community, we now over 1 million people. If 1 million people then tie their act, then join on, then gather themselves, then by God in own power, the problem the way we get in this city, we be able to overcome them. And that way we will guarantee say the future where we want for we set and we picking them, we go able get them inside Freetown.
Looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead.
All right. Fambolem, well, that now being the Freetown municipality mayor, with even Aki Sawyer, as we just get that particular video the way we don't watch lengthily about Ramasi, don't talk and people don't do in biography or autobiography. We don't listen and some of una don't view and una we not get the opportunity for the into this program. We'll get the opportunity also for listening to the audio versions of this program. So over to you, DJ Ivilov. After watching this video, what are your takes?
Well, Emmanuel, thank you very much for bringing me into this one. And I believe say even not get like when I say somebody don't already sell.
Okay.
So we not really need for, but the only no more people can say where the left sharp before sharper more.
Okay.
Because in that kind of situation there, where even serve internal like office, even if Mother be when at the president before, we get that opportunity there for they under that kind of situation they for serve the way we even serve. The brother, if we don't be the best president ever in Africa.
Okay.
Because even they under serious pressure, intimidation, everything but even in work one, everything
and
but
physical attack as well.
Physical attack, everything but
physical
even,
assaulting.
Yeah, everything. I like the word where you say, we build or we give the answers with evidence.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of evidence that they will even get. To me, even not for be go for a second term. If even not for be even go for a second term, but for me, since when we know Sierra Leone, since when we know that municipality there, she's one of the best ever Sierra Leone can ever produce. Because even one of the people that were there in office it's like a hell for them, Emmanuel.
Of course.
So a lot of pressure, everything but even is just by God's grace. Because the only thing we make a move to out a day or out waiting it do so is because she's very hardworking.
Okay.
Very, very much hardworking. That's you can't dispute the fact from Yvonne. She's very hardworking. Then two, you see now this we can talk in any public office where you want to take. My brother, there are things in there where the quality of them things and the effort they in you. Not for can say because I don't use for Sudan attack base for be attack base chairman. No.
That is going to be an attire-based council.
Yeah, attire-based council.
We're different from administrative council to transform lives.
That's what you are saying.
I'm not against the attire base for those within the attire base sections.
No.
For make correction straight, we are not against you guys or we preach anything against you. But just how some people want for make you see and how people they make una be.
Yeah, it's just a scenario we are giving. It's just for people to understand exactly what you are saying.
Yeah.
You see, when somebody is developmental oriented, my brother, even if not tight oligam, one thing Kromak is say habits and smoke. I like you cover out blankets. And anything we cover her with, that smoke, it must show up. That tells you that this particular person is developmental oriented.
Okay.
The spade or the work where even do so. If una former president be do half of them, so God and this day, Salone people for appreciate them.
Okay.
But this whole 5 years, when you check the whole 5 years, everything that has been done, anything we go say this a push up small or this a alhamdulillah small is done by Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr.
Okay.
He's the president, he's the mayor, he's everything in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
All the developmental aspects from when we president don't sit down at this country in 5 years, he don't travel. How many times? Me, I'm coming me calculator, he don't go off for calculator. He don't travel. How many times? Yvonne is the only person that can win international award or win bidding, come back with that money in Sierra Leone with interest.
Of course. And I just want all you see, can you imagine about $4 million or $5 million? People can correct me out there, of which way they in between one of the two. Like you say, international bidding, you go win the money, counter. People and where you go win that money, which way they count this money, where you say, okay, you help them for pay for the transport and the other affairs, things, and we go for deal with them. We see the state put, say, corruptive deeds on her. Whilst we see midnight football loving fans, we see them take people and then go na Yahumbe, Cameroon. Then can go na Yahumbe, Cameroon. You understand? Well, of course, they not get anything for go do they know they pre-cam, they know they can go, they spend thousands of millions upon dollars upon them people, and they compare to somebody will bring up to millions of dollars in the country. Then people and they will work with and pay for the transport, they say for return back that money. And this woman also now a woman where it don't facing, it don't survive a murder attempt as I they talk to me. So it don't go na beach. You know, in his own time, he say they go jog dancing and they send dogs them behind that woman go, then Iban don't beat him, broke his hand and take him 4-9 hand, and he don't go through physical attack in the SLPP. You understand me? We've been therefore make them put barrier between them. As you just said, now any other person, just imagine a female, just a female. Trust me, you know, even if now myself I'm afraid say I know they go under, but she's still tall, she's stand. Say I they go back now that council day, I get a walkway I for go do. Before I left you, you come inside. I want to say this. Imagine millions of dollars. They get somebody where not even you understand. Don't do $1 million work or don't go take even $5,000 if you don't bring a can salon, or say you don't go bring $50,000 or $500,000 na salon. Then compare to somebody who gets an international recognition. Before you give your own word about it, then before I go come with a video where I go can play about an opponent, I go like for make you continue with your take. Sorry for that interjection. You know how they discuss.
Emmanuel, no problem, my brother. You see some thinking there. Well, we can talk some of the issues also that salon. They are trending actually. It's really sad as a nation. But some time can they back, if I follow the happen, so because they say the haters go always there for it. And watch no more if we're not there as a group or we're not there in a certain area, the people in way they're not even they think but the area also, or they're not even they think developmentally, and they always they give comments. The government no say then their own part of the story is different. So what do you feel say they go do for Yvonne? If you say them will come beat Batafo and say at least you don't go out and call her, no. They not say if the plus come, the plus not get for day to them, which if them they think government, if them they think the government say, yes, we are running a country, we are not running individuals, we are not running a section, we are not running a certain political party, but we are running a state party. If them they think say they know they run all inside, they run the country as a whole, even for before they go give Kanjas say Minister of the Year, now even if we make award for. Check the whole ministry, check the whole president, check everything but this past government. That day na salon, we even go take one Leon Scout inside.
But wait, okay, there I want only you play this video for the opponents. When Mohammed Gentle Kamara himself they run for that particular ticket. Not finish you laugh yet. Seize you laugh. Seize you laugh, man. You got for seize you laugh. Seize the laugh. Seize the laugh. I go bring and come for we. Let we can see. Let bring Mohammed Gentle Kamara for you. Let you see. Let people listen.
What would be your plans for the first 100 days in office?
My first 100 days, first of all, I have to make sure most of our high streets, are lights, with street lights. You understand? You know, with Tomboy, you know, when we're growing up, we have that music they call Freetown TP Collection. You know that tune? Well, Lord have mercy. That's a tune. You know, with Tomboy, you know, when we're growing up, we have that music they call Freetown TP Collection. You know that tune? Well, Lord have mercy. That's a tune. Damn say, yeah. Freetown TP Collection. We really need to get back to those days, my brother. My brother, growing up in Freetown, telling you, we really need to.
Manuel, just sip me juice go that big.
I mean, you know, when we are here, Freetown boy, how can you want for run, like when you talk about the Freetown municipality, that is an office where that office is well respected by the president. You understand me? That city, that particular office, you understand? Now, an office where they say you put the president in office, you put the mayor in office, then they work, you understand, together, because the mayor are the key of the municipality.
Emmanuel, just a minute.
Yes,
the office where they talk about, so now the office where hold the office of the president.
Okay.
So you can't forget that at back of your mind. Say we're talking about the paramount of Sierra Leone, because one thing, Salone and one great state to get Freetown finish.
Okay.
Freetown finish. So you're talking about the paramount of Sierra Leone is under the nose of the particular individual, the municipality of Freetown. State House, Parliament, this, that, whatever you're talking about is under the watch of that particular individual.
Okay.
So continue.
Okay. What do you think here? What do you think about this here? Somebody go out there, he bring $5 million or $4 million projects, and when he count them, he not put them all on waiting. The central government, the Ministry of Local Government or whatever intervene into it. Secondly, Gentle they tell we say in first 100 days, as he say, you know, in a Yankee boys, Freetown people, are you ready? Yankee, say in a Yankee boy, you understand me? Freetown waiting TP collection. That don't sound how they get for can ruin the council, how they get for can corrupt the council. I'm not against our female womanizing, corrupt. They can't teach picking them out for you know, for can lavish and all the things. And they talk about lights, say they can't put lights. I don't know if you say the high street or high street, which is which. I don't want to say this. You get me? Say they can't fix lights. You understand me? If Gentle get that power, who side Gentle they pull that light? That tells you say the SLPP don't tell and say they can't sponsor you for Gilite. Why not giving Yvonne Akesoya all those things, all those needs for make Yvonne Akesoya fix the lights in Freetown and do them things they did. The last time they talk about water, and water will get a ministry where I ain't concerned about that one day. Light will get a ministry where concerned about that one day. What it is to tell you is, you know, Gentle gets a connection, and that connection, that connectocracy, where that connectocracy serve as a deep pride of the people of the Freetown municipality towards the mayor when I Yvonne Akesoya. What that tells you?
Emmanuel, me something and can be back where I need to take the impossibility for possibility. I need to do that. Because President Bielsa said we'll be there. Because not there again. We'll be there today. And then they go look the mayor on IP, tell him say they can give 100 seats. Like the mayor they tell him plain say you are lying. Because you not there. It not there. So it just go talk him to the fools them way will fool. Say talk this tomorrow, are they behind you? President itself no go lie to me or say they give 100 seats. Like the mayor they tell him plain say no president is not there, and the possibility not there. You understand? So now one thing our law would do, law will look at them two individually also. Because sometimes in politics or when election can near, we can get so much comic business that they come inside. And
so comic, you mean Gentoo is a comedian or sorry normal against his statements are comic statement or whatever? I don't know. Go
Emmanuel, when somebody they sound, somebody they sound, it tells from the individual himself.
Okay.
Or herself. You understand? Listen the guy intonation, right? Imagine we are talking about the first gentleman of the capital, the only capital city of Freetown.
Freetown.
The mayor. You understand? Then the mayor cannot even consistent
express himself. Express. Yes. Okay, go.
The mayor cannot even consistent in 15 minutes. 15 minutes continuously. The Queen's language. Yeah, brah, they tell you, brah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that mayor? Can you imagine?
What if you go to up the international platform like Kusaki so I can go to up and address those people?
So let me say when election they come, we can get some comic for at least for now just get but this
relief.
Don't feel really when you watch the whole interview, it's just a comedy, not comedy than the Tradie that pretentity collect. You're crazy, my brother. This completely crazy. Then now look at the small talk the way they pick out at least for make less alone people don't understand exactly the roots where they come up from. I think when I listen to this interview, when I watch the interview, I've been on say this thing before. I say, you see Sierra Leone, you know the Formosa Sierra Leone there? Now I make one thing we person understand, Emmanuel you understand, we person sabi. You know the concept where Dr. Samuel Kamara talk where they go and talk, hey, you know I go back and call and Dr. Samuel say for now the country need 1961 or 1962. I don't know, I can't remember.
Okay,
you understand?
You're going somewhere.
Yeah, I'm coming. Just allow me to land. They say we don't need the 1961 or the 1962 concepts for now. Because let me tell you one thing, you cannot take a country forward. You cannot take a country forward if the country is not stabilized.
Okay.
And the only way we can take the country forward is when we stabilize the country. So stabilizing the country is like we are taking the country back to the old days to stabilize it. From there, we take it forward.
Okay.
Then self no say what in Samuel Kamara talk is true. Now let's see what in Gentoo tell you. He say he want take the Freetown municipality to the old days, to the typical collection, the days of the sweet. Can you imagine?
Yeah, he endorsed Samuel Kamara 1961.
So you see what I'm telling you?
Yes.
They themselves they know about it. Say you cannot push. You know they take motor car for push and where the motor car already gets a key. It gets
I'm not cut you. Just hold on there and stick on it. I listened to Mada Bio in campaign, one of in campaign statements. They tell people we are a liberal political party. Who that then give una so who that give una an independent 1961. He said, who that give una independent 1961? Which political party will be exist in 1961? Is it not the SLPP under Sam Milton Magai? Then Samuel Kamara say, we want to reflect to the 1961. So the SLPP not good for themselves by them, ignoring or by them fearing their existence or denying their existence from 1961. Good they're not been happen in 1961. Good things are not been happen. Where Samuel Kamara say, so why are you guys afraid for us not to reflect to 1961? Go on, my dear brother.
It just sound like where you picking. You always go pay no more at school. Teacher pass no more. Teacher pass. Hey, they go no more. You don't get foundation. You don't get anything that go no more. Now go no more. Sorry. At the end of the day, when it don't reach the university or reach whatsoever, then you're not able to deliver. This is what is happening to the SLPP now.
Okay.
And this is what is happening to Sierra Leone as a whole.
Are they all here because time not a day now favor for go to the next side. Time not in favor. Now, look at it. Sludge one for host a debate. Sludge one for host a debate between the people and potentials or those where they are not sending request of vow for that particular position for the mayorship, the memorialship. Now, Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr, I want to say this out to people, the former mayor. She is 100% ready for the debates. And I just said this to her authoritatively that Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr, the former mayor, she is 100%, when I take them from me, she is 100% for the debate. And I want to say this here, we are exclusively, by the special grace of God, Wednesday, 8 o'clock Salon time, she will be hosted by DJ IB Love Ibrahim Conte into this program whether the elections are under the courtesy of the Rising Sun. The mayor, former mayor, will be hosted here by Ibrahim Conte, DJ IB Love, into the elections of under the courtesy of the Rising Sun. And she is ready. She's ready 100% for that particular debate. She's ready. She's prepared for the debate. We see Gento don't pull a press release, say, well, they go medical in London. The second one will come again, say, well, then the people away want for host the debates. They want to go set them up for go shame them. What's your thoughts?
Manuel.
I think you said Emmanuel will express himself in 15 minutes consecutively. Yes.
Manuel, I don't tell you, say, if you ask me the same question last time, say, what has happened to the debate that happened the last time? I tell you, say, this particular election, debate's not for day.
But Sludge one for do the debate. They don't call Yvonne don't say 100%. What about Gento? So listen, we get people where anyone can be a mayor. Anyone can be a mayor, you know, and go to laptop.
Emmanuel Akam. This interview where Samuel just don't interview and so forth. And they get a very big problem for that first nine political party because now a very big mess.
How? The TP collection? Let me play the interview. Let me play them back, please. Let me play them back for viewers. Let me play them, please.
What would be your plans for the first 100 days in office?
My first 100 days, first of all, I have to make sure most of our high streets, are lights, with street lights. You understand? You know, we tomboy, you know, when we're growing up, we have that music they call Freetown TP Collection. You know that tune? Well, Lord have mercy. That's a tune. You know, we tomboy, you know, when we're growing up, we have that music they call Freetown TP Collection. You know that tune? Well, Lord have mercy. That's a tune. Damn say, yeah. Freetown TP Collection. We really need to get back to those days, my brother. My brother, growing up in Freetown, telling you, we really need to.
Emmanuel.
Go on, you know what? So tell me why this come as a problem within in political party. Tell me.
And because the man not deliver. And I don't tell you one thing, say, when you talk about debates, the whole SLPP, now why if you know more than a man in 98 page, but a man goes you don't talk about when it come in terms of national debates or all, they did facing. And I don't tell you, say, Marabio, now we're knocking there for do no more, they make it allow for let talk. If they begin wait for do, even if you go internationally, you go BBC, go this, they don't allow for let talk. Because not sabi talk. None part they know they will sabi talk. None part they know the Gento now, the Madabio.
But I not caught you. Let's look at it. The SLPP always the mock people about their elitism. The SLPP always the mock people say they are the most educated people, they have the doctors, they have the this, they have the that in their political party. So based on that, they choose their elites for give them symbol. So why is it now then give Gento a symbol? For me, I look at that particular thing, say it's a scam. I been on tell Gento say, now scam the scammer. You understand me? He has been scammed. He should go back and ask for his money in the SLPP. Why SLPP then they tell who say they get elites, then they get people that will land book, then get people that will sabi talk, then go and look Gento like what they say. Anytime we Gento open emote or Madabio open emote, no problem. And one thing, you gotta forget that quality. What you would they look at? The quality for make you able to talk, express yourself. That is one. Secondly, you delivering quality and transformation quality, the good result we are watching for it. And even like Akisha has been doing this, and she can advocate, she can talk very well, express herself very well, and it don't exemplify how best it don't they transform and the good things the way it don't they do. That's why they ask for a rerun of that particular office again. Why now is it SLPP with the elitism, they cannot produce good people for the state? Why?
You see one thing, Salon people like you undermine or like you underrate some statement the way they come up from the mouth of the First Lady Fatima Bio. Well, Fatima Bio, true, and something that we can talk that true. And when it comes in terms of how they call them, the human don't tell we say, all they on a PhD on so they're full bad. It don't talk. It is strengthening the full, how the full bad, for let people understand exactly. We don't see them. Emmanuel, we get countless other column. Look at the Lima of a PhD. Look at the Mohamed Suare of the PhD. Look at the JJ Safa of the PhD. Look at them. The example, they boku.
Of course.
You understand? So if Fatima be don't tell we that day, we don't need for surprise. In the human, it even the stress and back say, not see them PhD also, them some PhD and them full bad. It they stress the bad back, let you know how stupid they are. Or how stupid they. So then we know these are the two they doubt on. Then
okay,
now, let me tell you one thing.
Go on, yes, go on.
Let me tell you one thing about Gento. Let me tell you one thing, but you see this world, if you not give God, they give Satan. And they have put Gento so.
Tell me.
I make always tell you, say, when you serve a public or when you serve an institution, make sure say you serve them well, not serve in the interest of which at the end of the day, you get bad or you get negative thing of them particular. And they are put Gento so. We don't be know who don't be Gento. Me man, you know what they pay to get man business then. You see that two thing man called visually, and they are put Gento so. Gento, wait, turn and be made. Is that what they somebody get cost?
Yeah. Because you remind me of something. Before we get this Gento group of coming or whatever. People we are pointing hands on us by Kroma former president say, this man, why you want for allow let this man get this coming? And Kroma say no. Let's alone get coming.
I know I reach that side.
Let me make both or proud of it. Then this man today.
I don't tell you no more. If you not give God, they give Satan.
Okay, I understand you there.
You see that thing where Tim in the man called visually. When you ungrateful, you selfish. They're not Gento in type. So whatever thing they meet now, again, the price where they pay for everything.
Okay, we go apologize to we listeners of viewers them out there. We cannot take the second part of this program. Tomorrow we go deal with the second part of the program. So we'll go constant here into this issue. Now, is it this municipality issue about Yankee boy? As Gento they say, Yankee boy, say in a Yankee boy, Freetown boy. You understand me? Yankee boy. And this Yankee boy cannot express himself. This Yankee boy not get anything where go point at say, me, it's my delivering quality. The road them way say they make. In fact, from where they get the symbol for run as SLPP and person for the mayor. They go put say they go build one Colbert or bridge. The place broke instant water can be broke. You understand me? Then with somebody where don't they do sustainable work when at the mayor, you understand? Is this particular thing, elections of the mayor, is it a Yankee boy? Or that as they address even like you say not to a Shen work or English team, get for deal. What's your take about it? He said not to, he saying a Yankee boy. Is this a job where people then forget a Yankee boy with somebody where don't they their way, get the experience, where don't deliver? What's your take to the people?
Emmanuel, I don't tell you say Gento now comedy show they can play. A comedy show.
Okay, now comedy show. If now comedy show, is this particular mayoral position? Is it a comedian business? Is it a comic show, or that of a transforming the Freetown municipality and continuity with the transformations?
The SLPP don't get candidates where then we will put forward, we will match up with Gento. They don't say Gento, there's a bit small. Because they said they don't believe themselves. SLPP they don't believe themselves. You understand? So Gento and Tina say, yeah, they call and say, well, do the bidding, we do the bidding pack. They say, okay, wait, think that you don't pack, yeah, take this, now you own this. For the parkway pack.
Okay, you say bidding, I not cut you say bidding. Some school of thought say all the work where Gento been, they say they work, the contract they not go well, in road they not working, they not waiting, SLPP they owe our money, but they cannot give Gento that particular money again, waiting and tell them, power not to give us in for you for say, come, we they can't give you this symbol for make you run as the mayor. If by any means, God forbid it, you get that mayor position, you can suit yourself out there out of the taxpayers' their money. What's your take?
Now make this clear. Part of the way they want. Gento itself pull physical money, not until Gento begin spend. After where SLPP don't rule for 2 years, all these remaining years now we then go so Gento they spending physical cash. That people are not even think as if say now just because of that money they give a mayorship. No, you know how much Gento they spend. Now, when I say, when they just do that convention whatsoever, Gento is responsible for everything we happen at Freetown. But I pay 50 loan a day. The political party self when they win at SLPP, a 50 loan a day. Gento is responsible for everything. Polo, this, that, whatever comes out in the municipality.
Could it be a scamming? Could it be a scamming?
That's why I said if you not give God, they give Satan.
Well, okay, so that tells you that SLPP not good for themselves, not good for their supporters, and they're not good for their states.
Let me come. I see Gento the talk say in a Kisi, Kanike, Mountain Court, boy, so in know the system.
No. Not to me on Kisi. I don't know for you. Not to me on Kisi, bro.
Who that day Freetown we sabi Freetown rich crew man. Who that day na Freetown sabi Freetown. Where come on? Where they talk about Freetown? Who that day na Freetown we sabi?
If you look the video, well, the guy was mimicking the Creole. You know, Lord have mercy. Freetown Bobo mine.
So let us say now, the voice where you saw now the original voice of the one that we get the municipality.
Okay, I belong left here now. We can end this program. Time not in favor. Tomorrow we go come back again and talk to people about the other one. We saw it on our listeners them when you deal with sensitive issues like this. Now, this gets for me. We talk. Consider it now. The APC put it on Akasoya, and the APC is trying its best for make sure say we get the president where go be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, where go govern all sectors independently. Now, look at it this way. People in 2018, they make one vote say, we go vote APC parliamentarian. We vote SLPP as the head of the executive. For let we get that democracy we go play and we show to other neighboring country them say, or the sub-region of Mano River Union say, Sierra Leone, we don't advance in democracy. We vote APC parliamentarian, we vote SLPP, the executive, that the president. But when then Gaia so come waiting, we see we do. Beat them parliamentarians there, yeah. Of course, when the APC supposed forget the speaker, then beat them, pull them in parliament, do all kind of things to them. In fact, they remove APC parliamentarians unlawfully, then go install their own people, them they forcefully, and put Abbas Bundu forcefully there. Now, some people they say, because some man, you look at, I'm very gamesome here, idea. They say something here, I'm very gamesome. Me now somebody way gamesome. I love Manchester United, I love football. In fact, in football, I show me passion the most than any other thing after Papa God will make me. I show me passion in football most, and I love football. You understand? The love I get for football, now after Papa God. You understand me and my family. Now, look at it. Some people, they say, because Gento, it ain't into that, I think it's the Lions or how you call them or whatever. I'm not going against those people. You get some folks then when they say, before we vote for Gento, for mayor, we vote for Samura Kamara. What will this leave the people of Freetown and Sierra Leone? Because if the APC not able to get the municipality, I am afraid of the election.
Now let me tell you one thing.
Yeah, the people you go tell them IB.
Let me tell you people one thing.
Yes, as time not in favor again.
Yeah, I think this lad just use 2 minutes because if we say we elaborate on them, we don't go ahead and come. I think the people then see this scenario where happened during the mayor internship.
Okay.
So, voting the mayor and voting another president is a very big problem, which we see when the incident where happened Abacha Street.
Okay,
you go.
I beg for cut you. I beg for cut you, please. You say voting the mayor and voting the president. So now, the people of Sierra Leone, they ask the SLPP for go out. So are you trying to say that the people should not vote Gento and not vote Madabiu? Vote Yvonne Akisoya and vote Dr. Samura Kamara. What's your take?
Gento is a comedy they play. Gento not saying a comedy.
Yeah, I know it's comedy, but the message is now you say the people and don't see. Are you trying to say vote Yvonne Akisoya and vote Dr. Samura Kamara?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yvonne Akisoya and Dr. Samura Kamara is progress. Yvonne Akisoya and any other individual, no progress. Even if Yvonne gets power now, because one thing in life, what time you put up your best here, at the end of the day, if they completely suppress you, you get for weak down at times. Yvonne not try invest this 5 years, it don't put up a strength. But if the Freetown people them discourage them now for the second time now, not believe say Yvonne will get strength at all time. So the best thing for make them give Yvonne is strength. For make Yvonne continue for do what he do so now the Freetown municipality is when them vote Dr. Samura Kamara for coming and can get the power. People they don't see that. We don't see so many demolition they happen. They won't go to mayor. Mayor they call. They say, hey, me, I don't know say this happen. No. They call who say for call. They say this now order from the above. I they go take order from the above. The one where they in charge of the municipality, they you know inform them.
Could it be twist-handed of administration? So
yeah, we don't see them till and day. Imagine even they go for go do a cleaning exercise. Minister they come up from nowhere. Hey, this now so enough
confront them physically.
Of course. So Freetown people they don't see the scenario of some of them things and they wish they need for stop because not over that. If he not go be say Yvonne a very strong woman. So we got in this day Freetown for them in a devastated state.
Okay, I be in 1 minute what you go advise those folks them whether into that the black police, the lion say because it's Gento, this, that, then go vote Gento. What can be your advice? Because you see it, and those who feel it knows it. What can be your advice? Talk to them in 1 minute before we say goodbye to people.
Let me tell them football fans and they other day will spend money reach Awokona is the Lions, you know they. So don't forget about Gento. Nobody know they will spend rich Awokona is the Lions. Nobody know.
So let Gento continue in road construction and in football.
No, let go learn more, but Gento not even professional in road construction. Emmanuel, we don't see the
I think tomorrow I think we get you for cancel this because you are saying something time not in with favor now. Say your last word to people and will leave you and say goodbye. Say your last word. We will come to my time not in with favor.
I think we will come back tomorrow for more of this and we will look into we really need for look into this mayorship because when we talk about the mayorship, we're talking about Sierra Leone because Sierra Leone have only one state, which is the Freetown municipality. And if we see we put somebody in this particular municipality here, we're not there or we're not capable, then the one great Freetown will get it done. So please, let we just think let we just put the right person, which is Mayor Akisoya, where if we don't there, we don't see the transformation we don't do. And let we continue for the put more power for us. Let we retain another particular side and vote the person where we can work with them. But till we meet again some other time, we will continue this program. Me be Ibrahim Conte, where people can call I Beloved. Till we meet again inside the program, the election of the Rising Sun. God bless you.
Okay, Fabul and plenty. Thank you. As we get down in DJ I Beloved Ibrahim Conte, we give and take about the two people. We don't tell we vote Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara, and vote Yvonne Akisoya. So these particular people can work in a corporate way, unique way for make Sierra Leone Freetown beautify and developmental and take we more and more how we want for see Freetown and Sierra Leone into all these abnormalities where the SLPP government don't put into for make we change the trajectory into positivity from the negativity of the SLPP. I go by the name Emmanuel of the Rising Sun. That's why I want for say Tata. We say sorry, we're able to take the other version of the program or the second part of it. But we'll come to now tomorrow and make sure say we deal with that other one them. Yeah. Vote Dr. Samuel Kama, vote Yvonne Akasoya. We say plenty thank you to Una and stay safe, stay blessed. God bless you all. God bless Mama Salon. This now you program the election, so we come to you under the courtesy of the Rising. So my name is Emmanuel once more. Thank you.
The Rising Sun TV. For your political, social, reliable news, The Rising Sun TV is the answer. Make us your friend for political, social, and entertainment news back home in the diaspora. Come on board, it's awareness time. Let's keep the hope alive. The Rising Sun is reliable for all.
Election 10 don't come back home, the Kabudu don't grab back. Inside a Kabudu day, the good one and day, and the bad one and back day.
And we all know how we country done day now. If it's sweet, awa. If it's sour, you sabi. Now you wondering know if you dey eat well full or you dey sleep hungry. You where you sus, now you go know if you dey born.
We the people and bang for every step now. If we vote for good leader, we get love for the country and the people of Salon, we all go better. If we vote man we come for can take cake, well, it left to me. Now we get for the farm.
I know ever you vote na me life, I go ibam this time, I swear to me life. If I know ever vote na me life, I go vote this time, I swear to me life. Ranka politician, no they can't ruin me life. Salon too sweet, so I enjoy me life. I am Peter, no they can't ruin me life. Salon too sweet, so I enjoy me life. Me voting na me life, me voting na me life. Send me one dream vote for two tapas. Me voting na me life, me voting na me life. Send me one dream vote for one bad. Me voting na me life, me voting na me life. Vote say because we born a McKinney. Me voting na me life, me voting na me life. Vote say because we born a Kenema.